Good morning, everyone. Thank you for watching my channel. This is Perry Trade. If you're new here, please remember to like and subscribe. Today is April 22nd, 2025. Right now, I'm trading the NQ using Orenco bars. The bar size is 32, 60, 180, and I use these bar size because they're about equivalent to between a 5 and 10 minute chart. They're not too fast and too slow. Allows me to work, and at the same time I can look at the chart and wait for my setup. So like I've explained before, my setup, this actually is one of the first strategy I created it for my wife, and she uses it. And so basically I kind of modified it a little bit because right now, instead of lines, I have background colors. So you'll see the light pink. When you see all light pink in the background, that means go short. And then when you see light green in all three indicators, that means go long. So right now I just put a buy limit order in, and because you can see the background, all backgrounds are light green, and so I just it just went ahead and got into a trade right now. And so you can see here I drew, you see the blue lines, those are support and resistance line. Normally other charts you're seeing is green, for support, and then red for resistance. So I just use just a general blue color. I draw them at the major swing points. So basically, people call them price memory, and usually when price approach these lines, they usually react, meaning they reverse. Okay, so right now, because all my indicators all agreed, they all turned green, so I went into a trade right now. And so now I'm waiting for my profit target. My initial profit target is 50 tick. That's it. And so once 50 tick is reached, then my trade will close out. And so also, what I have done too, if you watch my other previous video, I've improved this strategy. I will showcase that in a couple of days, where now the signals are much earlier. So now you can get more profit into the trade. So rather than in the middle of the trend, now there's earlier signals, so now there's more profit potential there too. So like I said, these indicators measure trend strength, momentum, and volatility. So also too, it tries to it helps me avoid a choppy market. If a market is not trending, indecisions, the market is consolidating, then this indicator, the strategy that I have, helps me to avoid those situations when the market is sideways. So right now, my profit target just had reached 50 tick. So now I just got into another trade here. So usually I don't trade when price is approaching resistance line, but because there's a little bit of room between price and the resistance, I thought this would be a good time to go into the trade. But once it get closer, if it's a few ticks away from the resistance, then that would not be a good trade, because usually when you're approaching these resistance line, they usually tend to reverse. So I'm going to wait. I may fast forward the video. We'll see what happens here with the trade. Usually when you go into a trade, it's normal. Usually you'll get a little bit of pullback. That's why you see the red numbers. Those are pullback. So price tend to go up and go down. That's okay. But my indicators says that price is heading up, so I have to trust my indicator. So I'm just gonna wait and let this trade play out. You just noticed that I just moved my stop loss to break even. I did that only because the price was approaching the resistance line, so I just want to be safe. And so once I'm in the profit, meaning that the current price have moved beyond my initial entry, I went ahead and moved my stop loss to break even. So I do have buttons there. You can see break even +1, break even +3, +5, and +7. That's break even your initial, +7 ticks beyond your initial entry. So here I just got stopped out, and you notice that my profit target is only $65. So to explain that, if you go back and rewind this video to about the 4-minute mark, I made a mistake. The mistake I made is that I didn't set my ATM. My ATM is 50 ticks. So when I took my first trade, I had no profit target. So when I took the trade, right, I had no stop loss. You never want to take a trade without a stop loss. That's important. So that was a mistake that I did when I took the trade. So what I did was I waited until I was in a profit, and I went ahead, and you notice that my cursor is on the close button, okay, the blue close button. And once I got into profit, I went ahead and closed the trade. And so that profit was only $30. And you're wondering, well, how many tick is that? Well, if one tick equals $5, right? So 30 divided by 5, that will give you 6 tick. So that, when I closed out that trade, that was only 6 tick. So now this second trade right here, okay, and you can see I have my ATM strategy is 50 tick but 100 tick stop loss. Okay, so when I got into the trade, okay, like I explained, is that I was close to the resistance line. So just to be safe, I went ahead and moved my stop loss to break even +1. Eventually I moved it to break even +3, and thereafter I got stop loss. So I got stop loss, but that break even point, remember, that break even is whatever the price pulled back to your break even, is whatever tick that is. And that tick, when it closed out, the total profit was $65. So that difference is $35. So $35, that's about 7 ticks. All right, so I moved my stop loss to break even just to be safe, so that the price didn't reverse on me because it was close to the resistance line. So if I had waited, if I left my stop loss where it was, away from the initial point, then when the price reached 50 tick, then I would have reached my full profit potential of 50 tick, which equal $250. So just to be safe, I moved my stop loss to break even, and whatever that pullback was back to my my stop loss was only 7 tick, which is only $35. So 35 plus 30 is $65. So that's how you get $65. So I went ahead and corrected that. So now I'm going to trade 5 contracts. So you can trade how many contracts you want, so that's why trading futures, you have a lot of potentials to make a lot of money, because if you have a great strategy and it's profitable, then you can trade 10, 20, 30 contracts at a time. So right now I have 5 contracts. Now I'm waiting for a setup, and I have my ATM set at 50 tick. So that means once I get into a trade at 50 tick, and that 50 tick equals 250, and I have 5 contracts, and that 5 contract will give you $1,250. So I'm checking the market, and I'm checking to see how the market's doing. Pre-market looks like the market's up. Pre-market, Dow's up 400 and NASDAQ's up 215. So I guess today the market may recover from yesterday's sell-off. Usually that happens when there's like a really sell-off the next day. Then the market, people start buying, and sometimes the next day market just may be mixed, but usually that typically happens when there's a sell-off one day and the next day buyers start buying. So right now the market's all up, and we'll see how the rest of the day goes. I have a meeting at 9:30, so what I am going to do is set a buy limit order above the resistance line. And the reason why I did that, number one, my indicators do show momentum trend strength. You can see that I have all light green. It's showing that I should enter into a buy order. Second thing, you can see that we're in a uptrend because I have higher highs and higher lows, as you can see. And so if price breaks the resistance, then it means that price will likely continue going up. So I'm going to set my buy limit order at 50 tick with 5 contract. And so when I do come back, I do expect a profit of 1,250 less commission, of course. From this point, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward the video. My meeting did last 3 hours. So if I don't fast forward, then this video would be too long. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward up to the point where I had came back from my video. This is a voiceover. I could not speak while the trade was going on at the time, so I just took the trade and recorded all the trades. And so now I'm doing after the fact, I'm doing a voiceover and explaining all my trades. So I fast forwarded the video up to the point where my limit order got filled. At this point I wasn't here, I was still at the meeting. So the meeting did last up to about 12:30. So because I'm recording this and I'm actually doing a voiceover after the fact, I'm going to go ahead and explain what happened here. So you can see here, once the limit order was put in, you can see that the price had pulled back, right? And it got filled right when it had crossed over the resistance line. So now I'm having open trade right now. And so let me go ahead and fast forward the video. Okay, so let's wait. And so my order just got filled for 50 take profit with 5 contract. So the total profit for the total profit now is $1,300. So right now, of course, I wasn't here when the order got filled, and also when the profit target got reached. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward the video all the way through. So by the time I came back, it was like almost past lunchtime. So I did pause the video and then resume trading after lunch. So right now it's 1:45. I did go into another trade once all my setup had shown on the chart. You can see I have all pink. So I do expect price to go down further. So you can see here I'm in a trade currently, and so you can see the morning trade here on the left side of the chart. And so my order just got filled, so my total profit is 1,550. This was only like 50 tick, one contract. So right now I'm just checking to see how the market's doing. The market the markets are all up right now. Stock futures rise after sell-off, Monday sell-off, and that's what the caption shows. So right now the Dow Jones is actually up 700 points, S&P 96, and the NASDAQ about 377 points. So right now you can see here I'm drawing some support line, and I'm going to draw a support line right at this. I'm actually putting a a buy limit, no, actually a sell limit order right here, 5 contracts, because you can see here that we're in a downtrend, have lower lows and lower highs, right? And the limit order is right below the resistance line, right? So I'm expecting price to bounce off of that resistance, right, and go down. That's what I'm expecting, since price is in a downward momentum shift currently. So the resistance have more weight, right? Because you're expecting price to go down, that means resistance have more weight, right? They'll be respected more as opposed to the support line. And also all my indicators agree. So we're just gonna wait and see what price does. Here my sell limit order just got filled. So now I'm waiting. You can see that my stop loss is set at 100 tick. Usually I'll just move it up just to give it a little bit of wiggle room, but not too much, because you don't want to risk too much. So you can see this is all price action. And I set my limit order below the support. You can see price is in a downtrend, and you can see that price pull back, right? It went up above the support and came back down. Order got filled, and for 50 tick take profit. So the total profit here today is $2,800. So now I'm just going to call it a day. And again, I want to thank you for watching my video. Also too, I just want to let you know updates are coming to these indicators. I did improve it. One indicator I've coded, I'm currently coding right now, is the support and resistance line. They will be automatically or dynamically drawn on the chart. They will be based on market structure, and also have multiple time frame features on it too. Market structure. So depending on the market structure, if the market structure, let's say if it's in the uptrend, then of course we put more weight on the support. If it's in a downtrend, then more weight would be on the resistance line. Okay. Also too, like I explained earlier, the signals will be much earlier. I coded it so that the signal comes in much earlier. Again, I want to thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you on my next one. Bye.